Why don't we go next to Tony from the Bay Area? Tony from the Bay Area, welcome to the David Pakman Show. Tony from the Bay Area, you have to accept my invitation in order to talk to me. There's Tony.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Okay, my question is about if Trump had the ability and he knew he was going to be arrested, but he had the ability to flee like Edward Snowden to Russia for the rest of his life to avoid being arrested or facing criminal charges, do you think he would take that option?
Nope. Can I tell you why?
Yes.
So Trump is a malignant narcissist. Malignant narcissists believe that they are the smartest people in the room. They believe they can talk their way into or out of any situation. There are already articles from the New York Times and The Guardian, based on sources close to Trump, that Trump wants to be handcuffed. He wants to be perp walked. He's seeing all of this as a publicity tool. He has no understanding of the actual criminal legal risk to him and believes that he will absolutely come out on top. Now, that may be true, but even if it was likely that it would work out poorly for him, where it might actually make sense to try to flee to Russia, narcissists like Trump never believe that. And so Trump would not come to believe his best move is to flee to Russia.
I agree with you. And I had one more quick question, if that's okay.
Sure.
Um, you know what? I just forgot it, so I'll let you go. Thank you, David, for
All
all you
right.
do.
Tony from the Bay Area. Beautiful question. Let's go next to Matayo from DC. Matayo from DC, welcome to the program. So great to have you on.
Yeah, it's great to be here, David. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. All right, so I have a pretty quick question.
Sure.
It's not political at all. So as far as the memberships go, I primarily listen to your podcast on the Apple Podcast app, and usually that's with ads and everything. And so I was wondering if you had ever considered charging for an ad-free version for people who just listen to podcasts through a particular app, be it like, Amazon or Apple, just so that
we already have it.
yeah.
It's an existing member benefit. When you sign up for membership, there's a link in the member section where you can generate a custom commercial-free audio podcast link for yourself. And then you just dump it into whatever podcast player you use. It works beautifully with Apple Music or iTunes or whatever it's called these days. So we're 10 years ahead of you, my friend.
Oh yeah, no, I know about that, but some other podcasters have like specific membership ones that come straight through that app, and so there's maybe not people like me who are willing to double dip who already pay for a membership, but would also just love that like sort of
Oh, you're
easy. I
saying like
wake
an
up, it's already there.
iTunes only or Spotify only premium version?
Exactly, because I think that there
Yeah.
are probably a lot of people who just primarily listen to it from that app just purely out of convenience and
It's
would
an
love to
interesting
just be able to.
idea. I think the concern is always spreading ourselves too thin. And then I will get flooded with emails from people saying, what's the difference between the premium podcast through Spotify versus the one on your website that I can add to Spotify? So let me look into that. But would be concerned about spreading ourselves too thin and just creating a customer service nightmare.
Got you. Okay. Makes sense. Just wanted to ask that question because there are, crazy people like me who are willing to double dip
Okay.
and get both. But yeah, thanks for taking my call.
All right. Thanks, Matayo from DC. And by the way, one more thing. YouTube is launching podcasting in and of itself through the YouTube Music thing. And everything we do is going to be available there. And I think the functionality will be fantastic. Let's take a very quick break. We're going to go right back to Discord and hear from more people. So if you're holding on to talk to me, don't go anywhere. We're going right back in a moment.